Then we'll repeat this process for the next Artemis mission.
With 50 years and some 3,000 kilometers or 2,000 miles on the clock, NASA expects the crawlers to be in operation for at least another 3 decades. How cool is that? The crawler will be doing what it was originally designed to.
Launch Control Center, or LCC, where launch directors and their teams oversee every NASA rocket that lifts off from the Kennedy Space Center, and it's where they give the final go or no-go for launch. We're inside the LCC now with Charlie Blackwell Thompson, NASA's first female launch director. So Charlie, tell me what your role is as launch director, and then what happens inside this room?
The launch director is responsible for working with the team on the launch commit criteria, the rules with which we are go, no go. There's a lot that we have to do to be ready for launch.
So what's it like on launch day for you and the 100 engineers that you have watching the systems of the rocket before liftoff?
On launch day, this room is the hub of excitement because the team is focused, and the closer you get to T0, the quieter it gets. You can almost feel the concentration in the room.
Now, this room, of course, is very interesting. You can see from the outside that the windows are very large and they're slanted. It has an operational purpose, but it does provide quite a view of the wildlife out there.
It certainly does. But the windows are like this by design, and as you can see, as you look out the windows, what a great view you have of Launch Complex 39A and 39B. And so during the Artemis launches, we can look out to 39B where we launch from, and you can see from the core stage engine start to booster ignition through the ascent trajectory until the vehicle is well overhead.
So where were you when you were watching Artemis 1 launch back in November of 2020?
To lunar exploration for the first time since the Apollo program ended in 1972. The beauty of what we're doing is that we're not going for a short stay, but we're going to have a sustained presence on the moon, where we can learn to live away from our home planet, and we can take those lessons that we learn and apply them to deep space exploration for a journey to Mars.
The way we're getting to the moon, of course, is with the help of a very powerful rocket, the Space Launch System, or SLS. Tell me about this rocket's capability.
This rocket is key to us returning to the surface of the moon. It is about 15% more powerful than the Saturn V vehicles that we used for lunar exploration prior, and it weighs about 1 million pounds less.
What else about the Artemis campaign do you get excited about?
I think about the Artemis generation.